Hello, I'm Angie.
Hello, I'm Jay, and this is our reading vlog from The Raven
King, Book 2 of the All for the Game trilogy. So, before we get started, here are some predictions that we have for this book.
I have only 4 predictions, and here they are. Neil will try to escape at least twice. One time because of Andrew. Self-explanatory. 2. Rico will try to kidnap one of them. My bet is that it's going to be Nikki. Why, you may ask? Simply because he seems like a person who would get into the stranger's car because they offer them candy. 3. And that is not about plot per se, book per se, or them per se, but more about me. I'm not gonna understand Exy. Still, I simply doze off every single time they play. My brain cannot comprehend, cannot understand. We try to, but we just can't understand how this game works, how the stadium looks like. And I don't understand this game at all. How many players are there? Like, how many people can actually be on the field? Is it the field? Is it state? Never mind. I'm just not gonna understand it. I know this book has X rules printed in the back. Will I understand? No. No. 3. Neil and Andrew will fight over Neil's independence. Just as much self-explanatory as the rest of them. Was it 4 already? Yeah, it was 4. It was 4, right?
Neil Johnston. I want to see his journey to becoming more of his real self, because in book 1 there was that scene where he took out his contacts, and I know he ends up with his natural red hair at some point. So when does that happen? How does that happen? I feel like there's going to be some more catastrophes that show him like, I have nothing left to lose anymore, let's go, let's stop running and start facing things. Similar to Neil's journey to becoming himself. I want to see what happens to Andrew. I think there will be more moments where they realize like, hey, this person actually cares for me a lot. But I don't think they're going to become a thing until book 3, just because I get slow burn vibes from them. And also I'm hoping for a slow burn, like I love a slow burn. I think someone dies, because looking at the summary, it seems like Rico is out to get them. Like someone is gonna die. And finally, I'm really scared because I have seen fan art, and the fan art depicts Neil with like scars on his face.
Okay, now on to questions.
Andrew Minyard.
Who is Andrew?
How is he going to protect Neil from the mafia?
Who is Andrew? What's his deal? Where did he come from?
How will one 5-foot-tall college freshman protect Neil from people who are out to get him?
He could do anything. Andrew could say anything. He could do anything. And why would be like, fair enough. Maybe he's the leader of like the other gang. I don't know. And last question, and we talked about it with Angie. Who's Rana?
And I also want to know Renee's backstory.
What exactly happened to her and to Andrew that they share the same kind of experience? But there is something about them, about these two.
Something to do with religion, something to do with murder.
I don't know, like they either knew each other before or had bond over the same thing. The same trauma, if you will.
I want to see how she got from there to here and her current very sweet personality.
Okay, that's it from me for now. And we're gonna see, my folks. We're gonna see. Reaction. Oh, okay. This is page 4 of my book, first chapter, the very beginning. When Kevin said, "You do know your place, don't you?" First of all, I love you, Kevin. Second of all, this is the same energy as when Noah told Adam, I think you invite yourself. When Adam asked if he's been invited to Nina's with Kanzi and Ronan. Is Neil the Adam Parish of the for the game? Wait. 20 pages later, page 23, chapter 2. I'm convinced Neil Parish. I really said I am convinced Neil is the Adam Parish of the Neil, but you know what I mean. Never mind.
Wait, oh my god, to add on to the Adam Parrish comparison, Neil says Neil wanted to tell them death was no reason to hold back, but he found their humanity interesting. Doesn't that give off the most Adam vibes, like looking at a situation and analyzing it without emotions? And like, it reminds me of Adam's whole speech about humanity and amnesia and forgetting everything. Very interesting. Wait, that means it's Adam, and if Andrew's Ronan, it works out, man. Hold up, listen to this. Neil never wanted to be his father, but he didn't want to turn into his mother either. They were different kinds of heartless, and Neil, for all his problems connecting with other people, didn't want to be a monster. Adam Parrish. Every time the foxes do something nice for each other, I'm like, tears in my eyes.
Did Andrew just stab him?
You're 19 and you've never looked at Allison's tits. So funny.
Basically, anytime Andrew roasts Neil, I have the listen, it's a good joke. It's a great joke even, but I need you to stop anyway. Sound in my head playing like, oh, the freaking hell. I'm not here for your entertainment, Neil said. But, as expected, you are talented enough to multitask. So you're telling me Andrew's love language is putting the therapist number onto your phone? I think that's very sexy of him.
I just met Jean. Wait a second, it's not Jean, is it? I've been saying jeans like blue jeans, but it's French, so it's probably Jean. He is such an asshole. Editing Angie from the future here, I would just like to say that little did I know what was coming for me. Little did I know that after The King's Men, I would be obsessed with this man and his 4 lines of screen time. So just don't come for me. Damn, like I'm hoping there's a backstory, or maybe the fandom just created a different version of him. But so far, like, this man. Okay, when Neil goes off, he goes off hard. Like, what? Kevin and I talk about your intricate and endless daddy issues all the time. This icon. Delusions of grandeur? Where does he come up with this stuff? Neil Johnston, keep your mouth shut challenge? Like, someone else is gonna die because of this.
They know. What the page 116. What the fuck? What the fuck? So, I'm at page 161 and I just hope that's not what I think it is. I just hope it's not it. That's it. Page 190, and I refuse to read further because I am afraid to read words that would make the thing that I think of what happened to Andrew true.
So I was warned by Jay that the next part would be like very, very disastrous. In fact, they informed me that it was nice knowing me while they were a whole person. So this is my before getting to that part, and we'll see where I am after.
A few moments later.
Hello, I am back. Jay was indeed correct.
I love being right about things, but
I'm in a car, but if I wasn't, this book would have gone straight to the other side of the room. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I won't even tell you what page I'm talking about because I am here and my book is there. Yeah, so you know. Page 283.
What the fuck? Rico set them up. I cannot. I cannot fucking believe this book.
Why does it hurt so much?
What the fuck? And now Neil's going to Evermore for winter break. What the fuck? I can't do this.
I really thought I was done crying for today. That was foolish. I can't believe that these pretentious fuckers even run on their own time. What is it? Oh my god. 305. And I genuinely feel like throwing up.
Alright, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that last chapter and a half? I'm like, no. Oh my god. This book. Okay. Anyways.